Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Call to Hunch. Now, it's been a while since I've put on a Call to Hunch episode, but I think this is better time than any. So, without further ado, let me introduce my guest on the show. He is coming back into the world of wrestling, comedy, and everything else, and I'll let him talk about it then. Everyone, Craig Montoya, Maniac.
Come on! What's up, man? Come here, brother. Bring it in.
What's going on, man?
It's been a long time. Man.
Yeah.
It's good to actually finally be on this show. I watched the videos online for years, and man, I'm honored to be a guest today. Thanks for having me.
It's taken long enough, I'm supposing, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, now there's a reason for this show, and the reason why you're the guest, man. So, but first and foremost, before we get into all the juicy stuff, toast.
Okay.
Good times, great brotherhood.
Great brotherhood. And good memories, man. Well, some of them.
Here and there.
Oh yeah, we're down in this also. All right, so what's up? What you got for me?
Well, man, I went professional. I did cards.
Okay.
You recently stepped back in the ring after how many years?
Seven long years, actually. I just did the math not too long ago. Well, as you know, after the fall of UBW, well, I guess before that even, I moved to Texas. I lost the Loser Leaves Town match. I went to Texas and just started a new life. And I got back. I had some family trauma, as you know, with the loss of women and things like that. And then I started a family of my own. I met my daughter's mom, and she already had some boys, and we were raising kids. Oh, I have a daughter now.
I got 2 kids of my own.
Yeah.
Rob, it's a great feeling. Changes a man.
She'll be 4 in a week. So
incredible.
Time goes fast. It's my time as the Maniac. There's so much happening, and just fly off the seat of your pants. But that transition into the life of Craig Montoya too. There's just a lot going on. I've been keeping myself busy.
Well, I'm glad, And you said Loser Leaves Town in Texas. I don't remember any of that. Must have been after my time. Anyway, when I said you stepped back in the ring, you stepped in the ring with a 20-year vet named Mr. Wrestling 101.
Yes, Mr. Wrestling.
We got some clips of this.
Okay.
So
you want me to set it up for that, or?
Well, that's up to you.
All right. Well, just to set the mood for this clip here, or whatever you got. Mr. Wrestling 101. He's a 20-year vet. I have nothing but the utmost respect for him. And the guy did get the best of me. However, he used some dirty tactics. He threw a towel in my face, man. That's a Delp move. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Towel?
Well, But anyways, it was great to be back in the ring, and just shaking that ring rust off. So, you go ahead, roll the clip.
Roll clips. It seemed eventful. Yeah,
thanks.
Sure lost.
Hey, I still got it though. Come on, man. Come on. I still got it, right, guys?
Yeah. It's good to see you back in the ring. I have to honestly admit that.
Thanks.
So, really, how did it feel? It must have been pretty nice.
It was exhilarating. mean, just exhilarating. I've done some other things here recently. I've done a couple stand-up comedy shows with the Mad Hatter shows. But I even DJ'd a wedding a couple weeks ago in Michigan.
Hey.
And so getting back into DJing. I used to work for Sizzling Sounds back in the day, and so that was exhilarating too. And that brings me a lot of excitement and joy to my life. But as you know, there's nothing nearly as fulfilling as getting in the ring. And, to be able to do that, I mean, it's just, there's nothing like it, man.
No, you're right. There's nothing like it.
And I've got a few more opportunities coming my way too. So,
well, that's good for you, man.
Yeah, I mean,
good for you getting out there.
Mm-hmm.
So how did this comedy thing? How'd you get started into this? I mean.
Okay. Well, I'll give you the backstory on it. So I went to New Generation Wrestling's. I went to their reunion show at the Armory there in Crawfordsville, and I was going to support, all our old UBW guys. You got Justin Myers there and stuff like that. Kenneth James. But also a guy I had tried to get in the UBW for years. Been a little skittish about it. Now he's on top of his game. I watched him win the tag titles. I'm talking about Young Money. Very proud of him. Eric Young, Young Money, doing great. So I went to see him and others. And
but the wind blows either way. These are money also.
We'll talk about those here in a minute.
Yes.
But anyways, I went to see him, and I got to talking to Neil and Poffo. And one thing leads to another. Neil asked me to wrestle in Monticello at Ruby's Dugout. So we had it was his first show as promoter, and I just asked him. I said, I know he runs all the comedy shows. So what's it take to get into that? And he said, hey, you get some tickets sold. I'll see what you got, kid. So I've done comedy through Barefoot Burger. We did one at Francis and Mount, and I'm sure there's some more on the horizon. Then I wrestled Mr. Wrestling at Rugies, and next thing I know, man, Papa's coming up to me and asking if I want to do this show in Crawfordsville. And I'm like, absolutely. I mean, it's been so many years since UBW in Crawfordsville, I couldn't turn it down. I couldn't.
Yeah, right. Comedy, I mean, that suits you. You've been making me laugh for, I don't know how long.
Well, I don't know what you mean by that, but hey. I also got a couple more bookings coming up. I've got one. As a matter of fact, you guys should be there. It'll be Sunday, August 18th, and that is at the White County Fairgrounds there in Reynolds, Indiana. It starts at noon, and that's for special needs kids. So another great booking.
On a show like that a long time ago, it was a good experience.
And then Mad Hatter Wrestling, they're bringing back their. It's going to be called After Effect. So it'll be the return show back at Ruby's Dugout. That'll be Saturday, September 14th. Shameless plug there. So I hope to see you guys there too. But I gotta be honest with you. I am so excited about this event coming up. It'll be. Let's just show them the flyer here. It's Saturday, August 14th, 2019. The doors open at 5:30. Event starts at 6:30. You got that up on the graphic there, Delp?
Yeah, there'll be a graphic. Don't worry, I'll put that into editing.
Thanks.
Tell me how to do my job.
We've got High Society, Buck Sexton, Chris Gordon, Jamie Crisis, yours truly, the Maniac, and as you know, man, I was able to pull a few strings, and I got you on the show.
Well,
so congratulations. You're gonna finally be doing something,
Finally gonna be doing something. It sure am. Yeah, and it's
I mean, it's not to say that you couldn't have been wrestling still. I mean, it's just if UBW hadn't taken a dive like it did, I mean, you'd still be in it, just like I'm getting back into it, man.
Well, we know how that all went, don't we? I don't know if everyone out there knows, but
let's keep this cool, man.
Well,
we know how that went, but I mean, in all honesty, may I be honest here? the downfall really started when you and your band of rejects, when you brought in your rejects.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew you.
I'm just saying, well, there was a reason I had to form the Untouchables. If you hadn't brought in those rejects, everything went downhill from there. And it was just, once you brought in that plague to UBW, there was no coming back from that. You know? And then you get Joe Kerr coming in, and I'm banned off to Texas, and I tried to leave it in those who I thought could handle it in their hands, and no.
So you're saying you're blaming me and my old faction, but really
I'm not blaming.
It went months after you kicked us out.
And yeah, you may not have been around, but they were. And who was left to pick up the pieces? Me. And I could only do so much. And once I left, it went downhill. And you know, you could have brought it back. You could have brought UBW back and kept it going. You'd still be wrestling right now. You know, doing what I'm doing. Can't you? All right. Sorry. But I mean, you do have this booking coming up.
Yeah, and I guess I should be grateful. I mean, you said you had to pull some strings.
I did.
Had to pull some strings to bring Delphi in.
Well,
yeah.
that's because you and I have. I mean, we're brothers, man. We've got a long history. I wouldn't want anybody else. Who else would I pull strings for? You. It's been you and me. We've been brothers.
And the thing is, you know, you've been enjoying all this success, whether you're winning matches or not. You know, you've been doing comedy, you've been doing these DJ gigs, and you're getting back in the wrestling ring. And then at this 24th show, you just want to throw it all away.
Excuse me? Explain yourself.
You picked me. I mean, what were you thinking?
I was thinking I was trying to do a lifelong friend a solid.
A solid.
I mean, we've had our differences, but I mean, we started UBW. I mean, you, me, and Jammer, it was us from the beginning. Why can't you appreciate that?
Oh no, that's just it. I sort of do. But you're committing career suicide by bringing me in. All those years, almost a decade since that match. Just seriously, right behind that fence, Moose Lodge, an Independence Day Massacre, it's etched in my mind forever. I don't know if you remember as good as I do because I gave you a beating that you should never forget. You were the very first eliminated in that match, and it was by my hands. You were the first eliminated. And I went on. And I went on to the very end. Okay, yeah, I lost, but it took everyone from your team and even two of the people on my team to finally put me down while I was having heart issues.
If I have one regret, Delphi, it's that you bested me that day. One regret. But guess what? Whose team got the upper hand?
So on the 24th, all that pent-up aggression is going to go right back to you. And it'll be the biggest regret.
You're making this personal. It doesn't have to be.
It's always been personal between us. Always. From the very beginning, it's been personal. Because you always thought you were better than me. You always thought you were better than me.
Here we go. I personally thought we were better than this. I thought we'd moved past all this, Delphi.
After all these years of leaving me in the dirt, now you want to do me a solid. Of all those years of no conversation, no comments, no nothing, just me, gone. And now, out of nowhere, I didn't even know it was going to happen. You came out of nowhere, and this happened. But for what? To get your ass kicked in the middle of the ring? Again? By me?
We'll see. We'll see about that. You're one making it personal. Didn't have to be this way. Could have been two old rivals just testing their skills.
Oh, skills will be tested, and two old rivals will reunite. There's no doubt of that. But it will be me, once again, as per usual, with his hands in the air, and the only two words you're going to hear is "Here's Delphi."
I may have come on this show as Craig Montoya, but you're forgetting just who I am. I'm the Maniac, Delphi. Your counterpart. The one person whom in the long run you can't defeat, and you know it.
We'll see. But as one last kind, respectful notion, since I should be grateful for this opportunity to get my hands on you after all these years, we'll do one more toast.
Fine.
To a rivalry soon settled, once and for all. We'll see who the better man is.
You got it. Really? You want to do this? You want to unleash the Maniac, Delphi? That's what you want?
Yes.
You're on.
You better bring your best, because I've been waiting for years. Expect the unexpected, Maniac. Call it a hunch. Out.